Hi guys, happy to be here. This is a special episode because I'm at Disneyland. Welcome to the MLM Moms Podcast. We've seen countless people reach financial freedom with MLM businesses, and now it's our turn. Come join me while I implement real, powerful, and simple marketing tactics to build my six-figure business that most of the MLM industry is oblivious to. I'm Michelle Bowler, and welcome to the MLM Moms Podcast. So, you might be thinking, Michelle, why are you podcasting an episode if you are at Disneyland? I actually have oh gosh, how old is she? She's like 20 months old, my daughter. I always forget after like a year and a half. But she's 20 months old. She needed a nap. So I came back to the hotel. My husband stayed with our older two girls. So I've got time to kill. And I wanted to give a little update on where I'm at. I know I've talked kind of about why I'm here, about my approach to MLM, because this is very different than anything else. But I kind of wanted to have an episode that talked more about where I am. So I have listened to the entire course that I got from Steven. It's 5 modules. Like, that was a lot of learning and mind-blowing stuff. And I know I've mentioned that before. I filled out the entire book, so I have pretty much everything planned out that needs to get done. And now I'm more on okay, let's go back to module 1, and I am doing everything. So the 2 things that I'm wanting to do is, the first thing is a quick email video course. And what I mean by email video course is like, I'll have a page where they can say, yes, I want this. They put in their email, and then I email them videos every day. They're just kind of short. It's going to give people 5 things that they can do to really upgrade and boost their business. It's all things I've done, and I've seen huge changes in my business, so I know they're really helpful. So I feel good because I am helping people. And I'm just going to have these videos. I'm going to talk for about 5 or 8 minutes about each thing, and then I want to have some like downloadable freebie pages that will help guide them on to actually implement that one thing. So that's awesome. The second thing is a much longer course. It's still going to be 5 videos, and they're like 20 to 30 minutes each long, and those are all marketing. I think I'm going to title it Marketing Secrets Hidden to the MLM World. But I'm really excited about this too, because these are a lot of the things that really originally changed everything for me. When I learned these things from different places, I was like, why is this not more common knowledge to everybody? Because this is amazing stuff. You know, when I was learning these marketing things, it was the first time that it really sunk in that it was not only possible for me to work home, like that was a real possibility, but that I could do it and I could have 6, 7 figures, like, and not be constantly chasing everybody and doing exhausting work, but doing things that I enjoyed and were time productive and really awesome. So I'm really excited on that. So here's the funny part and what I really want to talk to you guys about. I actually worked on it. I thought I had all the videos and the scripts written out, and then I had gone to California. My mom lives here in California, and I was here, it's May now, and I was here in March. And I had actually really pushed myself. I asked my mom when we were in town if she could watch my girls for a few hours, and I made a lot of the videos. And then when I was back home, I live in Utah right now. My husband is working there right now, and in Salt Lake. And when we were there, I like orchestrated this whole thing for my kids to get watched. And then I recorded in the basement of my grandma's house because that was open. I spent 2 days, like the entire day editing. Luckily, my kids were awesome and just played. But I spent 2 entire days editing. So A few days ago, though, I was making dinner and I was listening to this new podcast that I'm enjoying. It's called Talk to Me, Taylor, and it's two awesome mom entrepreneurs. They own a really cool clothing company called Poppy and Dot. They employ moms, and they're all about empowering women in this really beautiful and awesome way that empowers families too. So I really like them. Anyways, in episode 5, they talk about authenticity. Actually, I think it's called Authentic Living. And I just got a big old slap in the face from it. Like, huge slap in the face. Most of the episode, I was nodding my head, really liking what they said, and I'll admit, a few times I had to catch myself thinking, yeah, people really do that negative thing a lot. But I was really trying to have a mentality of what should I do better with this? I'm really trying to have that approach with everything I'm learning, because I know that's how I'll progress more. That's how my businesses will progress more. If I can listen to everything and say, how does this apply to me? And then it hit me, though. They were quoting Brene Brown. Ooh, really love her. And she said this: authenticity is a collection of choices we have to make every day. It's a choice to show up and be real. The choice to be honest. The choice to let our true selves be seen. Authenticity is a daily practice of letting go of who we think we are supposed to be and embracing who we are. They went on to give 10 daily choices we can make to live more authentically, and even had a free list thingy that I'll try to remember to link that in the show notes, because it's really awesome and has been helpful for me. But that quote hit me like a ton of bricks. The second the quote was done, I realized I had done all my videos wrong, completely wrong, and I literally felt sick to my stomach. I realized I was trying to be like this female mom. It sounds weird saying it out loud, but I know I was doing it. Like, I was trying to be this female mom version of Steven, and then a younger version of someone in my upline, because she's in her 30s and I'm in my 20s. And I think I was just trying to be this younger female version combo of them. But I can't be them. That's not who I am. I'm not, like, Steven has a marketing degree and a business background. My upline, the same. She's been doing business for a lot longer than me. And she's in a completely different part in her motherhood. I can't be them. And that realization sucked in so many ways, because I not only felt like a big fake and kind of like I was lying to myself and my audience, but I knew I had to redo everything, which really sucked. Like, first of all, it took a ton of planning and effort, and honestly, a huge amount of gusto to get past a lot of fears of putting myself out there like that. And now I have to do it all again. Second, I really get a lot of satisfaction in doing things and getting things done. Like, that's a very core part of my personality, and it really, really was just a huge bummer to have the realization that though I thought I'd had a good week and a good month and gotten a lot of check marks, I actually hadn't. That was super disappointing. And the day after I realized, like, this had all happened, it was a really rough day. But I knew it had to be done, so I woke up thinking I went to bed thinking I was just going to wake up in the morning and tackle it all. And my alarm went off, and I pressed snooze a bunch of times, which I'm trying not to do. But everything was just really daunting. And once I finally woke up, my husband could tell something was up. And while we were talking about it, I finally started to feel better. And I was talking to him, just, saying I was really disappointed in myself, et cetera, and I felt bad, and, all that. And then he cut me off and said pretty harshly, because you're failing at business and have no place at doing this, you should just give up and quit. Now, before you get mad, he knew what he was doing. First of all, he knows I have a Spitfire sassy side. So if you tell me I should give up and quit, it motivates me to prove you wrong. Second, after saying this, he gave me this face of, you know how ridiculous I sounded, but that's how you sound. Like very quickly gave me the message that wasn't a real thing to me. But he's clever. He's very clever. And all that all helped me realize that yes, I made a mistake. It's super important that I speak with my voice, that I be who I am and not who I think I'm supposed to be. But while I made that mistake, it didn't mean all was lost. Luckily, I didn't publish any of those videos. There's still plenty of time to learn from it and grow from it. So, I'm positive you guys will experience moments like this. We all do. In our business lives, in our personal lives, we all get big or maybe even just small slaps in the face with truths that make us realize the mistakes we've been making. Those are super hard. It's super uncomfortable. I am still... I literally had the biggest knot in my stomach all night and morning. It is so discouraging at times. It is so discouraging sometimes. But we always have the choice in those moments. We can start making our choices from a place of being a victim. Woe is me. This is so hard. I'm not instantly good at this. Why can't this just work already? Or we can start making our choices from a place of love and empowerment. I am awesome. I can figure this out. I'm smart enough. I can do this. This will work out. I can even make the courses better now. So that's what I'm doing. Today and tomorrow, I'm going to get started on rebuilding those courses when I'm not out playing with my family. And the core content will still be the same, but I'm going to start with an outline and then make sure it's my voice. It's all me speaking and teaching how these amazing things can help moms that I care so much about. It's still a little painful. It's not super easy keeping the other voices out, but I'm focusing in on what I have to say. So I'm excited to see that magic that's going to happen, and I think it'll be 10 times more helpful. So let's all keep going, find ways to be living and working more authentically, and until next time, bye. Hey lovely ladies, thanks for listening. Make sure you remember to subscribe, and I'd really love to hear your feedback, so don't forget to leave a quick review.